We are back again. We're back again for second half. Guys, if you're wondering why I went and you didn't see the last stream, it is because I had a bad throat and I just went to get some medication. I didn't think I'd be back. But I am. I took the medicine just so I could come back, actually. So, here I am. I want to do second half. Man City are 3-0 up, guys, and 4-1 on aggregate. I can't see a way back for Red Bull. I think, honestly, I can't. At the end of the day, Man City have been dominant. They smashed them. And now look to continue into what could be quite a frightening second half for Manchester City. So, hopefully, it kicks off the second half very soon. And we had the likes of Luke, Links, Brian in the chat earlier on. Hopefully, you guys can go subscribe to him. I'd appreciate it if you did as well. So, yeah, no, we just got to wait for kick-off, and there we go. I think it's about to kick off now because it's showing BT Sport with a Man City in it, so there you go. Hang on. Got a bad cold. And yes, it is bad. Unlike yesterday. Well, today we've seen VAR checks, we've seen penalties, we've seen goals being scored on just one end of that pitch, though. And it's Erling Haaland with every single goal today. He got one goal from penalty, he got one goal from an open net header, and he's got one goal from basically an open net given to him by a defender who just had to pass it to him, but he had no other option really. Not from running across his own net. I mean, he tried to take it as good as he could, but he couldn't get it out in time. So, unlucky, lad. Unlucky. Not today at the Etihad. Man City will look to improve even more into second half. I think it'll be a lower pace half, but who knows. It's one big stadium, I will say that. But it's a good night for Champions League for Manchester City as they're heading upwards, and RB Leipzig are heading downwards towards knockout. Come on, let's get the second half underway. It ended quite a bit ago. I'm cold. Oh, as soon as I say that, we get kick-off. Right, here we go. The ball is in the middle. The players are getting ready. And Leipzig, we get the game underway, second half. Let's go. Come on, City. I want to see City win. Morecambe scored in a Charlton game before this one kicks off in second half. And in that game, it's Morecambe 1, Charlton 3. Yeah, let's go. Come on. Come on, let's get this second half underway. As guys just kicked off here for second half at Manchester City 3, RB Leipzig 0, or on aggregate, Manchester City 4, RB Leipzig 1. Here we go. Manchester City trying to get the ball here, but RB Leipzig will just try and get an extra bit of position. I think this second half they've already won a throwing ball here, as it's an early start for Manchester City and Leipzig. Well, I say early start. What I mean by that is RB Leipzig are trying to get it started really early and try and get them hard on the counter. And hopefully change the scoreline up a little bit, make it a little bit more even. So they're 2 goals apart, not 3. And then hopefully they can do it again. 1 goal apart. Because City have fought that for 3-0 down to Aston Villa before. And we saw that in the final game of the season. And you know what, like 2 goals down, but they won it for 3 goals. So, I mean, they won the Premier League from that. So, I think still have some belief if they think about what City did. But they're not City. But they have got Timo Werner and some quality players in that team. I think, in a way, it's kind of silly how many goals they've let in that early. Because it was only first half, it's 3-0 City. They've got to really step up. You know, Erling Haaland can't be gifted goals like that. He's had 2 sitters and a penalty. Couldn't really ask for more than that. But I will admit, he was composed for every single one of them. He didn't really look nervous at all. He just ran in there, got blocked, and great from Erling Haaland and Manchester City to really fresh up the RB Leipzig side into even more sitters and give them to City's way. Here come Manchester City, they're building up on the left. And trying to work it out here. Kevin De Bruyne up, giving it away. Eventually, guys, we'll get the PC running and we'll do a proper live stream on there. That'd be great. That'd be really good. I'd enjoy that, I will. I'd get the scoreboard up and all that. Guys, this is score predictions. I'm saying that with 0 people in the chat. Great. Ignore what I just said. No, hopefully we get some people join us. We had to wait a little bit last time, but we ended up getting Luke, which... crazy. And we got Zane in here earlier as well. And we usually do get a bit of ZT in it. Hopefully we see a bit of him today. Hopefully. Him. Hendricks. He's on a yellow already for the handball. Led up to the Manchester City penalty. He takes a throw in. And now it's a great kick. And Man City actually end up with it. I'm quite surprised. Leipzig tried moving it too quick. Here comes Timo Werner. Tries the Scorpion. Handballs it, but the referee says no because it's a natural position. Here comes Jack Grealish on the left. Good pass over there. And here comes Jack Grealish in a way better position here for Manchester City. Try and make it 4. Here he goes. He turns around. He's looking into the box there to see his option, but he decides to dribble it all the way back here and playing it down there to the halfway line-ish area. Where Diaz is out there and Kanji down there to Edison, who doesn't really feel any pressure at all by the Leipzig forward. And here come Manchester City pushing forward here, talking about forwards. Here comes Erling Haaland. Scored 3 already. Could he add to that tally? IK Gundogan. I reckon he can. Jack Grealish, here we go. Jack Grealish into the box. IK Gundogan just outside. Gets inside the box, Jack. Oh, it's IK Gundogan! And it's Manchester City 4. RB Leipzig 0. IK Gundogan with an absolute magnificent strike. And the Manchester City hit Leipzig for 4 and hit it 5-1 on aggregate. This is the new top scoring game to ever get on my YouTube channel. Leipzig fans cannot believe it. It's 4-0 to Manchester City. They're being humiliated here. It could even end up being 5 or 6-0 for Manchester City, mate. What's going on here, lads? You know what I mean? RB Leipzig are nowhere to be seen. It's like there's a load of ghosts on the football pitch. Erling Haaland's had all that space to pass it to IK Gundogan. As soon as he gets on it, they're not focusing on the gap in the middle. Pass it to Grealish. He's got a whole new load of space. Takes it on one touch on the outside of the box, turns around, takes a strike. Nothing the keeper's doing about it. But where are the defenders, mate? Come on, lad. Time out. I know I do not support any of these teams, but I am having a great time because they are not playing good enough. Simply Leipzig. They are 4-0 down now with an IK Gundogan strike. What a thunderbolt that was. And there we go. For once, it's not Erling Haaland today. It's now RK Gundogan's moment to shine. Pure quality in that strike and a pure quality assist there from Jack Grealish, who we were talking about earlier on the stream. That was in part 1 because I sort of, like I say, had to go because of my health. But guys, I'm back. Not bad. It's not particularly that my health was too bad. It's my throat. And basically what I was saying is if I carried on, I would lose my voice. But I had my medication and it's better. So we should be able to continue full-time, guys. Hopefully I'll have a voice for tomorrow's Crystal Palace game, though, because it'd be a bit of a shame if I didn't. Yeah, live chat's on, so. Right, Manchester City just trying to play back down there and trying to find another way. Leipzig now putting the pressure on. They are 4 goals behind. Got to remember that, really. Grealish turning it. Next time I'm thinking about making, on the picture design for the video, it says like Man City, Leipzig, whatever, because my face in it ain't particularly the most convincing, is it? Edison. I don't know how to. Kanji making a run of his own. Looking really entertaining in the second half. They've already scored 1 at City. I'm hoping to see more goals. And we can have a new winner on the channel who's got the most goals. I love it when teams score and I don't support them and all that, because it gives more of an entertaining vibe to the streams and all that. But now I'm actually quite happy for IK Gundogan. I'm really happy for him. Here can Manchester City on the right, trying to make something happen here. It's a great pass. Kevin De Bruyne into the box. It's defensive, and it's just behind for a corner kick. I was about to say it's an offensive error into the back of his own net, but it wasn't. It's actually a class challenge. At the end of the day, it's gone behind for a Manchester City corner. They scored one of these today already. Erling Haaland scored one. And you can hardly believe it. That was almost 5 to Manchester City. It's shocking. Shocking considering the fact it ended 1-1 in the first leg. Man City could do anything at this rate. They really can. God, I'm so cold. 12 minutes in the second half. No, it's not what I'm on about. Okay, ball in. Here comes City. Jack Grealish outside the box, playing to the right hand. Man City really trying to do this build-up play really quickly. Because I know they can at the moment. And Silva, great ball over the top. I just realised whoever predicts... Oh, hang on. 4-1 to Charlton Athletic. I was about to say something about 4-1. Charlton have scored. It's 4-1 in that game. What I was going to say is whoever predicted 4-1 to Leipzig, this is horribly wrong because it's 4-0 Man City. But if Leipzig were to score 4 goals, it would be 5-5 in aggregate. So it's so entertaining. So entertaining. Really is. Imagine we've got 10 goals on this channel in one game. Bro Silva has their cross goal. Erling Haaland! Haaland! It's 5-0 to Manchester City. You can hardly believe it. 4 for that man. It's Manchester City 5, RB Leipzig 0. What is going on here? An absolute complete defensive mess up, my son. What was that, me? Absolutely motors at the back, my son. What was that, lad? Shocking at the back. 5-0 Manchester City in a 53rd minute. What is going on? Crazy for Erling Haaland to get his 4th. What the hell? Never ever seen anything like this before. Erling Haaland's been gifted. Man City scored 5 goals in the Champions League match. They can hardly hit 1 pass. Nottingham Forest. Unbelievable. It's a great first header there from Haaland, saved. Akanji had a go, saved, and then Erling Haaland just smacked it on the half. Well, yeah, on about half volley into the far corner. Quite simple up for Haaland. I'll give credit to the goalkeeper for the 2 saves he made, but I don't think there is any way he would have saved it in the first place for the 3rd goal. But who's the one who's creating all this space? Who's the one giving him this space to score? 5-0 Manchester City. I've only seen 4 of them because I had to go and have my medication, like I said. But it's again Erling Haaland. That's my 3rd goal I've seen of him. I've seen all of them, but that's the 3rd live goal I've seen of him. City players must be buzzing right now, and the supporters are 5-0 up. You don't ever win 5-0 in a Champions League game. Oh, it's a triple substitution. We're going to see the likes of Phil Foden come on the pitch now after Jack Grealish just came off, and he's so happy with Pep Guardiola. I think it's the right decision. Bring Grealish off for Foden. Foden's a great player. I think Riyad Mahrez, yeah, he's on the field now. He came on to replace IK Gundogan after his goal. Absolute thunderbolt strike that was from Gundogan. It's good to see a bit of Riyad Mahrez. I like him. He's a good player. Really good tackle from Nathan Ake there. Here come Man City for round 6, maybe. I mean, they are 6-1 up on aggregate, 5-0 up in his one game in the 55th minute. Not even an hour in yet. Shows how badly RB Leipzig are prepared, because they're not prepared for this whatsoever. 5-0 down. Crazy. Camera shaking because I have to keep pressing the screen just in case anyone goes in my chat, because I like to reply to all my comments. I actually prefer it when people chat because I find it more fun to interact with people. That's why I keep pressing my screen. Anyone wondering? Leipzig just trying to get that one defensively. It's a good pass. Here comes the goalkeeper. Erling Haaland tackles him. Riyad Mahrez can't get there. Unlucky. Haaland done really well to get that off the keeper. Done really well. I think Leipzig are just going to have to go the hard way out, really. They've lost already, in my opinion. 5-0 down. Who's going to come back from 5-0 down? If they do this, it's unbelievable. Not that they probably will, because... No. Man City at the end of the day. Who scores 5 goals versus City as well? Well, to be fair, who scores 5 goals versus Liverpool? That happened at their own ground. Here comes Riyad Mahrez. Centre defenders is out wide. It could be your goal number 6, to be fair. Whipped in there with all that space in there. Good save. And it's Riyad Mahrez again. And it's out. That was so close to 6-0. The goalkeeper knows already. He conceded 5 goals. It's not been his best game. But he also knows as well that his players at the back haven't particularly been helping him. Getting a little bit cocky now, I think, as well. Because the player on the right actually, you know, he used all that space and then he actually ran away from the ball, sort of, and then ran straight back in for the course because he knew the amount of space he had and one him up. Great ball in there for Manchester City. Super stop. It's 6-0 to Manchester City. Erling Haaland. Goal number 5 for him. Absolutely exceptional. Manchester City 6. Red Bull Leipzig 0. Absolutely superb. Nobody would have believed this. I've gone bright red because I can't believe it. What the hell is going on here? Absolutely brilliant for Manchester City and absolutely useless for Red Bull Leipzig, mate. Look at it, man. Absolutely lovely to see. They hit the Brazil and aggregate before the hour mark. How funny is that, lads? Absolutely terrible at the back, though. Jesus Christ, you couldn't write it. Erling Haaland's had 4 assists and 1 penalty. Bloody hell, my voice is going to be gone by the end of this, the amount of goals which are being scored. It's lovely. Lovely to see. 5 goals and 6 goals on a live stream. Mental for one YouTube video. But for the game of football itself, crazy. 15th minute in the stream, and we've already seen 3 goals. It really, really reminds me of the Liverpool game. And it's so much better, man, to see one side absolutely smashing it. Because they could definitely hit double figures, Manchester City. If Red Bull continue defending the way they are, they're going to lose about 12-0, my son. Absolutely useless at the back. What's going on there, mate? Absolutely awful. RB Leipzig. I expect them to come into this and be very, very strong. I expected a 1-0 City and a 6-0 up. How did that work, Charlie? Luke, you were right, lads. Zane, or whoever it was he put 4-1, you were wrong. Now here come Leipzig for Dissity. He shot it miles over the bar. Look at this. Everyone who predicted Man City to win. Congratulations. This is going crazy. 6-0 to City. Mental. It's mental. I tell you. It's mental. Here come Man City here pushing for goal number 7. If I look at that scoreboard, right, and it says 7-0 City, I'm going to laugh. It's a bit of a joke. It's Champions League. It's Champions League for Christ's sake, Leipzig. Come on. Come on now. I get it, City you're playing against, but you've got Timo Werner on the attack. He hasn't really had any shots, has he? But either way, I'm loving this. And it's not only because, obviously, the team nearer to me are winning. It's the scoreline. It's flattered. Flattered. It's like there's only one team out there today. It's crazy how good Man City are today. Nathan Ake. Ruben Diaz out there to Akanji. I remember when I kept getting all the players' names wrong for Newcastle, West Ham. I mean, Wolves, when I kept calling like someone Adama Traore and I called someone Joe Linton when it was Bruno Gomares. Players like that. I'm hoping I'm not getting that Akanji guy wrong. I'm sure I'm not. I know he's Akanji. Just looks so much like him. That has to be Akanji. There's only one person that's like that in football, so... Obviously, it's in. Rodri is up the line. Here comes Kevin De Bruyne. Here he is to try and make it goal number 7. Great ball in. And it's just away there. For once, RB Leipzig can actually get it off their line. And it's so close to being 7-0 to Manchester City. And 8-1 on aggregate. This is a shocker. Complete shocker. What is going on? Man City have just woken up from, well, the first 10 minutes being slow as hell to now being... so quick at getting the ball in the back of the net. Here we go again, past the hour mark. City are one of the only teams I know who can actually score goals after the hour mark. Because teams like who I support, Brighton, yeah, they hardly score any more after the hour mark once we've scored like 3 or 4. But City right here are trying to go for more, I reckon. They're trying to lure them a bit more out now, like they were in first half, and they're going to try and hit them for a few more goals. We've already seen 3 in second half, 3 in first half. That's why it's 6-0. It's crazy. It's a waste of money for them travelling fans, though. Really feel for them, you do. You really do. Yeah, you love to see it, like, with Man City absolutely hammering another team like this. I've never seen them hammer anyone this bad, I don't think. Will Leipzig get a throw-in? I can tell you now, it's a triple substitution for him. Whatever you do, Pep, do not bring Erling Haaland off. Whatever you do not bring Erling Haaland off, because he has scored 5 goals today. I bet he's feeling bloody good, he is. Calvin Phillips is coming on. I can tell you that. Who's he? Who's he? Is he actually getting someone from like the academy or something to come on? No way. Oh, you're joking. Timo Werner's coming off. Not Timo Werner, is it? Yeah, Timo Werner's coming off. What is going on there? You're bringing Timo Werner off when you're losing 6-0. I don't understand. You had a player like Karim Adeyemi, a young blood like that, but you don't. He's at Dortmund. You're joking, aren't you? Haaland's coming off, I think. Yeah, he's coming off after squad. Right, got to turn the channel off. The TV up for this.
Champions League game.
5 goals in one game for Haaland. Why bring him off now? He could have hit them for 7 or 8. Because he, out of everyone, he's going to be the goal scorer. Erling Haaland's off for Julian Alvarez. That's not a bad replacement. Sergio Gomez will come on. Okay, that's a good substitution. Sergio, why am I saying that when I don't even know who he is? Anyway, we can see the likes of Julian Alvarez now on the field to replace Erling Haaland. We've got Calvin Phillips and we've got Gomez. Could this potentially be even more goals? Could it be any more goals? Could we have any more goals? Could it be 7-0 City? Could it be 8-0? Could it be 9-0? If there is, well, if you think there is, put a chat, because I personally think there could be. I'm going to go 7-0 City. I think they've got one more left in them. Julian Alvarez. I'm calling Julian Alvarez to score, but Erling Haaland tonight has been incredible as well. 5 goals. You never usually see anyone do that. And out of all players, to be fair, Haaland is probably most likely to do that. But that's simply exceptional. Even though they might have all been sitters, he kept himself composed. And that's the good thing about it, you know. So Phillips is on to replace Rodri. And before that, he could Kevin De Bruyne. He's still on at least. Good ball. Caught by the goalkeeper there. It could have been 7. Just to be pulled a little bit more back, and Andre Silva's come on for Forsberg. That's a Leipzig substitution there, and Leipzig will. Oh Jesus, my phone. Leipzig will try and shift up the field here. I can't believe it's 6-0 to City. Phil Foden, no, he's not going to get there, mate. He's not going to get there. I think he came on. Yeah, he came on to replace Jack Grealish. And anyway, throwing ball to City now. Really good stuff. Really, really good stuff. You should be proud of yourself, City. Should be really proud. These players should be really proud because they came out and they played exceptional. Really, really good football. I've never seen anything like it ever. And City will try and keep themselves as composed as possible. As now you can see. Why do I always say you can see when you're not watching the game, you're watching me? Obviously, it'd be illegal if I was to show you the game. And it'd be very easy to get caught. Ruben Diaz now moving it to the right where he'll meet Akanji. A few 1-2s there. And Leipzig will move upfield now to centre forward, trying to get something on it. He's trying to get up there. Erling Haaland penalty and all them goals. I can't. To be fair, if I was trying to read all of that, I'd be here all day. That's how many goals he scored. Nah, but no, honestly, they're all jumping up and down and doing that little wave thing. They do. Man City, whatever they call it. Oh, wow, them supporters are crazy. It's amazing. Oh, it'd be cool to do that down at Brighton, wouldn't it? Right, anyway, Calvin Phillips. They stopped it now, by the way. Over there now to Ake. He plays a long ball over the top. Here comes Phil Foden. Takes one touch and he gets across into the right area. Nobody's challenging him, that's the problem. They're all rushing all over the place. The manager definitely ain't happy. And anyway, you can Foden playing it back down there to Bernardo Silva, down there now to Nathan Ake. He's going to try and create something from it. No, he isn't. He's going to try and play it out wide down there to Ruben Diaz. The centre-back, he plays it over there now to... forget it. Akanji, it was. Riyad Mahrez. And up there now to Kevin De Bruyne. He goes down. Referee says no. Rightly so. And the referee's going over to Kevin De Bruyne, and Kevin gets booked for simulation, just like the I forgot who the other guy got booked for simulation was, but 2 players today got booked for simulation, but De Bruyne is one of them. Come on, De Bruyne, you can do better than that. 6-0 up, you don't have to do that, lad. Simulation or something, he said to the ref. I'd say simulation. Poor on De Bruyne. God, I hate that cold. I hate every cold though. Mahrez will take the throw here for City in the 67th minute. I thought the Charlton game was good, but this one better. I'm kind of happy in a way I decided to stream second half. I got most of the first half.
What a season he's had. World Cup winners medal at home. Played his full part in that as well.
Just listen to them City fans. They're loving it. They're loving it. And I'm loving it.
Really now, which has been battered tonight. No two ways about it. The second time they've come here and been...
I could say about a highlight on this thing. I didn't notice that. No reason to do that. Man City will try and pressure now, but they won't be able to. Here come RB Leipzig running forward here on the right. On the right. What's he going to do? Playing it back. I've gone out playing it, ref. Yeah, throw ball to Manchester City. I don't see many goals being scored anymore because Hardman's not on the pitch anymore, and I mean I think there's still one left over, but that goal scoring has stopped now. 3 early goals in the second half, and that's it. Either way, it's been a cracker for Man City today to just come out here and beat a team they drew 1-1 with 6-0. Crazy in the space of I think it's 3 weeks or a month. I think they last played them. Crazy to see how much they've developed. Not developed, but how much they've prepared to face RB Leipzig compared to the last time. You could definitely say, but they're way more prepared this time. They've just come here and obliterated them. This is what you call a football obliteration. When you lose 6-0 to someone, it's an obliteration. You've done terribly. But I think Liverpool beat Man United 7-0. That was an obliteration. Terrible for Manchester United. But this is Man City, Leipzig. And Manchester are the ones who are 6-0 up. And I look at this game, and you know what I think? I think, in my head, that there's only one thing comes to mind. Haaland. All I think Haaland. He's been great today. But IK Gundogan, I'm not going to forget what he did either. Great goal. Absolutely thunderbolt, like I said. I think he's got the best goal, to be honest with you. Gundogan, you got the best goal, lad. He shot from just inside the box into the far corner, where Haaland's one more been open nets. But to be in the right position at the right time there, even if he was to score good goals and all that, what you've got to realise is that there's teams out there who miss open nets all the time or could just shoot it straight into the defenders. But Haaland stayed composed, and I said this a lot, he stays composed and he looks around for the options he has, and he processes it so quickly. Crazy. Bernardo Silva to Foden. Foden now really want to take that on, I reckon, but he decided not to. It's the best for him. Not to either. He'd get mugged off for that. Comes Silva again. Tried whipping it in there. Good block. City will look for it. They were searching for a 7th. I'll tell you now, they were moving along the line quick. Guys, can't wait for tomorrow, the Crystal Palace game. We're going Brighton Palace. Obviously, I'm a Brighton supporter. Come on, the Albion. We've got a match day vlog for you tomorrow. And we've got another match day vlog for Sunday as well for the Grimsby Town game. I'm going through them all at the moment, except the away days, until I get enough points. Right, ball up there. He can Phil Foden. Can he get it? Yes, he can. Foden tries to cross. It's not a very good one, though. Unlucky Foden. You know what? You got the ball at the end of the day. In that position, I'd say you did well enough, lad. I think City have been completely outrageously good today. Not every day you see a team win 6-0, is it? They can Phil Foden. Offside, I think. Yeah, it's offside. Free kick for Leipzig. And they got a substitution coming on here. Still not the highest scoring Champions League game either. It goes to show how many goals some teams have scored in Champions League. I think he's going to have to go to the Liverpool Real Madrid game. And yes, of course, I did watch that live. What a game. I love that. I didn't watch the Liverpool United game, but I watched the Liverpool Real Madrid game, the full thing. Bloody amazing that was. But I think I left just towards the end of running Flight Simulator. That just goes to show Champions League can have two very different games. It can have a really boring one where only a few shots are taken, or you can have something like this where it's a complete obliteration. Sometimes you get a really good game and nobody scores in it, but they're the sort of games where you actually, and I say this actually, when it's a 0-0 but it's an entertaining game where they keep shooting, I call it usually better than a 1 or a 2-0 of a game, because I feel the keepers have really been up there too, because you can't mug off the keepers in a 0-0. You just couldn't. And eventually they're going to get a clean sheet either way. Like Brighton, I know we're going to lose to Palace one day. We could lose tomorrow. We could lose eventually some other day. We know we're going to lose to Liverpool. We know we're going to lose to Man United someday. But we also know we're going to beat all of them clubs again. Because you're not going to win them all. And you're not going to draw them all. Because over time, the teams will get bigger and better. Unless the teams start dropping off, which we know is not going to happen. We strongly know that the big teams, like City and all that, they're not going down for a long time. Unless the sanctions happen. First half, 12. Overall 19 shots to City do for Leipzig. It just says it all. It just says it all. 6 goals in this. Wow. Never seen a Champions League game though with one team having 19 shots. That's 21 shots in a Champions League game. And because they're all like the best teams in Europe, usually you see each team get like 4 or 5 shots. This is what you call an entertainment. This is what you call entertainment. When a team shows up as much as Manchester City have. This stream will be uploaded to YouTube. Obviously, we're live on YouTube, but the after stream will be on YouTube, and so will the one with Luke in it. I'm going to put it out there for that one, just to show the sort of people we can get on the stream, because it's really cool. It'll keep me going, get my confidence a little bit higher, to show that other YouTubers might, frequently jump onto the videos. It'd be brilliant. So I'm going to get that first half one uploaded as well. It's already on there, privated, but it'll be turned into public soon, after this stream. And this stream will also become public after. Here comes Calvin Phillips. So people who've unsubscribed to the channel as well, I think that's because of the lack of uploading. Before you unsubscribe because of the lack of uploading, maybe sometimes check the live streams and see if we've been live recently. That's why we haven't been uploading. Because recently I've been live more than I have been recording YouTube videos. If it's just because you want to leave, I'm not stopping you. But we're trying to grow bigger on YouTube. And I'm not here to even compete against anyone. You know what? I'm not competing against anyone. I just want to be my own YouTube channel, and I want to have a good community, And at the moment we've got a really good community. But hopefully we can just grow that community a little bit more, starting from tomorrow, the Crystal Palace game. Even one thing I will put out, with the Palace game, I can't guarantee it'll be out the same day because I'll be getting home late. But I will be editing the video, either that day or the next one. I really, really, really want to get that video out tomorrow. But I can highly doubt it, lads and lasses. If we can upload the first 2 bits, then I can just combine them into 3 pieces and really quickly edit it on my PC. And just do cinematics, like different scenes and all that. Because then I don't have to go through all the arid videos. It's so easy to do that. And I'm actually really happy I've figured out how to do that now. It's a really good idea. Here come Man City, just trying to lure out the defence again. I think we do want to see a 7th goal here. But it's highly unlikely at the moment we're going to see a 7th goal. Here come RB Leipzig here. They're going to try and get a goal on their own. What a challenge. How's that free kick then, lads? Lad, how is that free kick? A yellow card to Akanji for that. There's no way. Let's see. Is the referee correct there? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Don't know how I didn't see that, but yes, he is. Yellow card. I might even, I can't guarantee I'll do this, but I might edit this video into like best bits of the stream. That would be really good. I think, because be a little bit more entertaining, wouldn't it, to just have that as a video the day before the Palace games, the hype up, Watchalongs as well.
German airports. 3,000 have made the trip.
Free kick here for Red Bull Leipzig.
Instead, they've seen their team take a mauling.
Free kick taken. Not there. The ball headed forwards. Anyway, if I am going to make that video, by the way, guys, about my reaction and all that, like, no, not reaction, edited part of this stream, it will be on my phone. There's no way I'm going to be able to get on my PC now. Too late. I've got a long day tomorrow. I'm going to go to work, and I'm going to the football. There's no way I'm going to get on that PC between now and tomorrow. Maybe if I was at the Palace game today, I probably would have, yeah. Full time in a Morecambe game. Morecambe 1, Charlton 4. What a brilliant for Charlton. I must say. City have been amazing today. It's like comparing Weetabix with Shreddies. Weetabix is easily going to win. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, Hickawabi Leipzig. Here we go. The keeper messes up, but the defenders get it back. How's he miss? It's an open net. I'll tell you what I can compare it with. After this, Hickawabi Leipzig again. It's a great strike there. Just put wide. That would have been a goal for Leipzig. Either way, it wasn't going to change much up. But I think Leipzig fans are very, very upset about this result. But they're all remaining calm and they're clapping him for the effort. It's been a very boring game for him and a very long game. So, it's something for the fans if they were going to score it, but it's unlucky. Benjamin Hendricks come off and he is not happy. He's trying to take it like a man now. Here's Klosserman, come on now. Napoli versus Frankfurt on tomorrow, 7:30 PM, and at that time, I'll be at the Crystal Palace game. Well, hopefully we have them. And then on Saturday, Man City versus Liverpool. I could probably watch that. I can. Can come from Mahrez. It's definitely not in the FA Cup, I know that, because we knocked Liverpool out of the FA Cup. Felt bloody good that did, I was there. I was there when it happened. I was in the North Stand, go check that vlog out. Crazy scenes in the North. Manchester City now, I think their job is just to hold off the possession, maybe just get a little bit more possession, maybe go for another goal. Either way, I don't see Red Bull scoring. They came close to scoring, but not close enough. Close, well, not close. Well, close isn't good enough, what I'm trying to say. 80th minute now, just the final 10 of normal time. It's been ridiculous. It's been really, really ridiculous. Since the hour mark, they haven't actually scored anything. I'm surprised. Well, to be fair with you, I don't think they were intending to score either. Nathan Ake. City fans loving this, aren't they? We should be scared when we play Man City. Although no, I'll predict a win. Right, there's Man City on the right. Here comes Kevin De Bruyne. Is that? No, it's a good ball forward though. Here he goes. A strike for Dissadeg. Took a big block there. And behind for another Manchester City corner. It's Julian Alvarez. Knocking it from outside the box. It's a good effort there. Got quite a lot of power. But what wasn't there was the accuracy. Personally, I don't even think he had the composure. But the power was good. But it's not just about power, that's the problem. And it's not just about height either. Height don't really matter. As long as you've got the power on it and the direction, you're good, usually. Whether we go high or low. If it's far enough in the corner, you'll know about it because it'll go in. Because the keepers can't save literally everything. Ronaldo Silva. Great ball across here. And Kanji heads it on goal. He's good in the keeper. He has to dive there, get the catch in it. Kanji's been good today. He's been really solid. Man of the match has to be Erling Haaland. He's almost got a double hat-trick. If he stayed on, it probably would have been 2 hat-tricks for him. I can see him scoring from outside the box there. I can also see it being 7 or 8 nil. Right there, but not anymore. I can't see too many more goals. I can see like 1, maybe, more goal left. There's a group of City fans jumping up and down there. I'm having a time of their lives. God, this cold. Oh, here comes City here! Oh! Mars comes with the defender. Who knows? And the keeper managed to come out. He didn't want to concede anymore. 63 possession today for Manchester City. And just 37 for Red Bull. Here come Red Bull Leipzig. Here we go. I'm going to search for him themselves. He falls over. You got to be trying a little bit harder, mate. Try and keep your foot in next time, lad. I know it's hard, but God, I wasn't expecting this. I'm from Bauer. Okay. Here comes Kyle Walker. Here he comes. Takes him. He's inside the box. Here we go. Great ball in. Not quite. On the kick though. I personally think that probably would have gone straight to the striker there, Julian Alvarez. The defender wasn't there. It was actually pretty good defending to make sure that didn't go in. Well, very close to 7-0 to Manchester City. Kyle Walker with the corner kick here. I'm hoping City can, grab that last goal. And you can ball in, Nathan Akane can't get there. City do keep it though, Phil Foden to De Bruyne. Have a dig. Just have a dig. That's actually a good ball there. Akanji can't get there. Here comes Riyad Mahrez. And a man down. Free kick to Red Bull Leipzig. It's a head injury, that's why. See here, it didn't look too bad. Oh, that stuck to the face, or was it the keeper's elbow to his face? I think it's the keeper.
Not a great night for the much-touted Claudio.
I don't even think he wants to be on the field, to be honest with you. I wouldn't want to be in the field if my team was losing 6-0.
You don't lose, you learn. Is that right?
He's down and he's injured, alright. Pretty sure that wasn't intended. If it was intended, I would have been doing the Jose Mourinho. I think it's Jose Mourinho tactic. Where when someone gets injured, when there's a foul or something like that, or they try and get fouls when they're winning, and they waste time by getting 2 with their players, 1 into each other or something like that, and act injured. And they can't. The rule is if 1 person gets injured, they have to come off to the sideline. And there's 2, they can stay on. Man, them highlights. Full of absolute beauties. Easy ones, but crazy game today. Crazy game. My cold's getting the better of me, but I've got to say, crazy game. Erling Haaland, 5 goals. You couldn't write it. You really couldn't. That man has found himself in a very good position. Very good position. Very. But RB Leipzig find themselves in a very difficult position right now. And a 6-0 down to Man City. There ain't really much of a way back. Travelling supporters aren't going to be happy about it. They've got an injured player down here with a head injury. Personally, I think he's okay. He's standing up now. I think he's okay. His keeper's just talking to him right now. Erling Haaland's got a great smile on his face. He's happy tonight. He's got 5 goals. Bright and happy. I'm happy because I've seen a great game of football. Yes. Rami's off the pitch now, just with his head injury. There's a drop ball to Leipzig, which means they'll basically have to either give possession back to City by booting it, or I think what they're going to do, they're just going to pass it to his teammate. Goalkeeper, probably. Oh no, the keeper will take it. Which probably means he's keeping it. He's not drop ball then. Well, he is drop ball, but they're continuing. This goalkeeper knows he's lost, so that's why he's being so slow. The players know they've lost. Ryan's back on now. He's okay. His head's not seriously injured, I knew that, but it did look like it might have hurt. Here comes Leipzig, and it's okay, because They still couldn't break through, even with that. They're in a difficult position, Leipzig, and they have to really start putting a finger out here. Because they haven't got long left, they've got 4 minutes. And they ain't scoring 6 goals versus City, I can tell you that. It's a great pass back to Edison, isn't it? Although, to be fair, it's a little bit high for him, it's on his chest, but City's Etihad Stadium's really getting emptier and emptier and emptier because they know they've won. Why not say to their full-time whistle? You know, because if you live in Manchester, you know that, you know, Manchester ain't the biggest place on planet Earth. And even though traffic probably, you know, really heavy at the most, it's going to take you half an hour to get home from there. And unless you come from a long distance, you know, why not, you know, stay at the ground and enjoy the win? Because it's not often you get to see that in a Champions League game of football. And the only thing is, what I'd be worried about as a Brighton fan is we've got Champions League, there'll be teams like City coming over here and us losing 4-1 on the first round or something like that, and then getting slapped again second round. Because City aren't the team we usually enjoy playing against, aren't they? But then in the FA Cup, we'll usually put on a way stronger performance. We want a trophy. Personally, I think Kyle Walker should have got sent off in that final because of the elbow in the face against Solly Mott. If Solly went down, it would have been a red card. But he didn't even go down. To be fair, some people would say just been a man about it. Unlike what a lot of players would do today when they just dive on the floor. The women play it better than anyone else do with fouls. They get straight back up, but with these players, I think what they just try and do is not particularly the fact they're injured. It's the fact they just want free kicks and penalties nowadays. Occasionally you might see it from the women, but not often. Poor pass again from Leipzig. Something like that ain't never going to work. They've had like 3 shots this entire game. City have had like 20. Maybe 21. And they scored 6 goals. City fans, I bet you love this one. I bet you love this game. Manchester City just want to try and shift it around. And there we go. Aggregate is 7-1. Turn up here in the 89th minute. Nothing Leipzig are doing. Everything they're doing today is just not working. I've said it so much. There isn't much to talk about from that. Oh, Real Madrid 5 versus Liverpool 2 on aggregate. Yeah, we already know that. Was not live. Napoli versus Frankfurt. So a lot of good games on tomorrow. I think we'll probably do, if Arsenal playing like Thursday or Friday, we might do that game. Because that is the sort of game I like to see. Arsenal in Europa Conference League or whatever they're playing. I think they're in Europa League. It might be Conference League. Okay, they only attack here, Man City. There's the ball there. Leipzig are just chilling right now. They're playing it around City really easily. All of a sudden, why didn't they do this earlier? It would have been way better. Although City had just won it back. Kevin De Bruyne, he's going for the 7. He is actually going to try and make it 7, but it's a great challenge. Really good to see on the Leipzig. Something positive. Here we go. On the right-hand side, Riyad Mahrez goes down but keeps it. Here comes Riyad Mahrez, gets into the penalty area, gives it away. Very nearly was 7. And here come Leipzig. It'll be nice to see Leipzig score as well to make it 7 goals in one game. It's just another poor ball. Really poor ball. I reckon he probably would have beaten the defender there. If it was actually a good pass. And he took it to the left. I'm tired. 9:49. Came on later than I thought. Here comes Riyad Mahrez. He's going to try and get inside the box, isn't he? No, he ain't going to pass it outside the box. Here comes Kevin De Bruyne. He takes a strike there. Oh, what a goal that was to Kevin De Bruyne. He's in it. Absolutely magnificent. 91 minutes in, and Kevin De Bruyne makes it Manchester City 7, RB Leipzig 0. And from outside of the box, oh, what a beauty. Outside the box, Kevin De Bruyne, oh, absolute wonder goal, my son. And look at Haaland, he's looking on there with a fierce face and clapping. You love to see it. The City boys loving it. What a goal, man. What a goal. Best one of the game. Okay, Gundogan, I still think's up there. But that's second best because Kevin De Bruyne, he's done the world of good there for City. And absolutely ruined the day even more for Leipzig. What a goal! It's like a free kick distance. Amazing. Whenever do you see a goal like that? Whenever you see a score 7-0, whenever do you see a goal like that, eh? When? It's in the top corner. From outside the semicircle. It's a beauty. A piece of art. And there you go. It's full time here. Manchester City 7. RB Leipzig 0. There you go. The man himself. 5 goals for Erling Haaland. 1 goal for Gundogan. 1 goal for the mighty Kevin De Bruyne with the best goal in the game by far. Thank you all for joining us. See you guys in the next one. Goodbye. Peace.